If you're looking for the best multi-tools, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preferences, sorted it based on the features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Leatherman Wave Plus. Neither cheap nor outlandishly expensive, Anderson refers to this well-equipped multi-tool as the standard Leatherman that is the best bang for your buck and has everything you need. The Wave Plus is a recent upgrade to the brand's best-selling Wave model, featuring 18 different tools, few of which feel superfluous. The wire cutters are replaceable, and as with all Leatherman multi-tools, there's a 25-year warranty. With its central pair of pliers, the design is classic and reminds Anderson of the Leatherman tools he and his family grew up using. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Leatherman Signal. In addition to a 7.5-inch Bowie knife he uses for big tasks like cutting wood and cleaning fish, Navy veteran and angler Chad Brown carries a Signal. "I use my Leatherman for small things, cutting line, getting stuff untangled," he says. The pocket-sized Signal has staples like pliers, a knife, and a bit driver, but it also includes a couple of key survival items, a fire-starting rod and a safety whistle. Plus, for extended trips in the wild, the sewing awl can help fix a torn pack or tent, and the removable blade sharpener keeps the knife's edges honed. The number 3 position is held by Leatherman Free P4. Photographer James Barkman raves about this slightly bulkier Leatherman, which he swears by and takes on all kinds of hunting, climbing, and dirt bike trips, even those where space constraints and pack weight are critical. "It's pretty burly and on the heavier side," he admits. "But if it weighed anything less, I wouldn't have what I need, whereas anything more is overkill." Featuring a miniature saw as well as more standard tools like pliers, scissors, and a file, Barkman's 3P4 has been through the ringer. He most recently used it to skin a deer. On a climbing expedition in Pakistan over the summer, Barkman and his climbing partner relied on this multi-tool for potentially life-saving gear repairs to their tents and ice axes. In remote areas where you could really be in trouble if something happened and you weren't able to fix it, the pliers and the screwdriver tools on it are very helpful, he explains. Next at number 4 we have Leatherman Style PS. Outdoors writer and avid hiker Latry Graham carries the Style PS because it's saw-friendly. There's no knife, of course, but it still packs pliers, a wire cutter, scissors, tweezers, a screwdriver, a nail file, and a bottle opener. "Pre-pandemic, my work had me on the road 4 to 6 months out of the year," she says. "Even in wearing camping gear are often in my luggage at the same time, which means there's usually precious little room for extra stuff. The Style PS is small enough to fit in my Continental wallet for everyday carrying, and that's usually where it stays." The number 5 position is held by Leatherman Skeletool. To make quick work of trimming lines and handling hooks, angler Kayla Lockhart keeps the Skeletool clipped to her waders. "I'm a big advocate of practicing good river etiquette and proper fish handling," she says, "so the majority of the use of the tool goes to the pliers, which are easy and quick to open for clamping barbs on hooks. I also use them for removing the hook from the fish. This allows for the least amount of contact with the fish itself and the smooth catch and release moment." The Skeletool comes with 7 tools, including a bit driver. "That came in handy big time when I dropped my reel and the handle fell off," she says. The number 6 position is dominated by Topeak Alien II. Bikes require a specific set of wrenches, and 2 of our experts spoke highly of Topeak's Alien II. "It's been banging around in my packs for 10 years, and it's still going strong," says Gloria Liu, a former gear tester at Bicycling Magazine. "I tested many multi-tools, but this Alien II, which I bought for myself when I first started riding, remains the only tool that's never let me down for on-trail, roadside, or mid-trip repairs." Most multi-tools will have a range of hex wrenches, but this one has some of the bits that are often missing from more streamlined options. At 10 ounces, the Alien II is chunkier and weighs more than twice as much as other multi-tools on this list, but that doesn't bother adventure photographer and cyclist Evan Green. "It's worth its weight," he says. "I know I can throw it in the pack and it'll handle almost any common bike repair while I'm out on a ride." Moving on to the next at number 7 with Victorinox Swiss Army Classic SD Pocketknife. No conversation about multi-tools would be complete without mentioning the classic Swiss Army knife, which comes recommended by 2 of our experts. I'm obsessed with the Victorinox, says Grizzle Caminas, a bike picker, thru hiker, and mental health advocate. It's really cute and really small, just 0.7 ounces. It has scissors, a knife, tweezers, everything you would need for an emergency. It's honestly the only thing I take besides a bike tool with all the Allen wrenches. Arborist Alex Vi uses a chainsaw multi-tool called a scrunch when he's on the job, but he always takes a Swiss Army knife, a gift from his father, when he goes backpacking. It's small and light, it easily fits into a pocket, and it's unlikely to look intimidating to anyone. It also doesn't have more things than I would actually use on a trip. The number 8 position is held by Gerber Gear 30 Center Drive Multi-Tool. For home and vehicle projects, this multi-tool includes a lot of toolbox staples, such as a fine-edged blade, a serrated blade, needle nose pliers with wire cutters and strippers, a pry bar with a nail puller, and a sheath of magnetic flathead and Phillips bits. But the full-size bit driver is what Rogala considers the star of the show. Its bent places on the center axis of the tool between both handles, which allows for ergonomic use and maximum torque. I'm a huge fan of the center drive for working on my adventure rig, Rogala says. It lives in my truck at all times and is especially useful for quick repairs or maintenance on the road. Next, at number 9, we have Leatherman Squirt PS4. 3 of our experts recommend the Leatherman Squirt specifically for its small size. I love the Squirt because it's small enough to fit in that otherwise useless coin pocket on your jeans, says adventure filmmaker Brian Rogala. Yet it has everything you might need in a multi-tool, like scissors, a Phillips and a flathead screwdriver, a small blade, and pliers. It's not burly enough for big projects, but it'll do the trick for most day-to-day jobs. Robin Moore and Sebastian Rose, who spend days in the field while crafting perfumes for their company, Dry Island Wilds, take the Squirt on harvesting camping trips. We have tons of perfuming equipment we need to haul around, so it's helpful to have a light, reliable multi-tool that lives in your pocket, a report. It meets all the random needs we might have, from cleaning a tight corner on an inflated chassis to tightening up bolts on our press. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Leatherman Free T4. If you're just as likely to use your multi-tool to open a package as you are to unhook a fish, then Field Mag founder Graham Heemstra recommends this compact yet durable Leatherman that dispenses with the brand's iconic pliers. It's like a beefed-up version of the classic Swiss Army knife, he explains, but with the dependability and durability of an odd Leatherman. The Free T4 runs a surprising gamut of handy everyday features, including a pair of tweezers. Beyond the blade and screwdrivers, most of the tools I rarely use, Heemstra admits. But like my old G, it's nice to know that if I do need to get rugged, I can. Like the Leatherman Free Fur above, this model is from the brand's Free collection, which uses magnets to keep accessories in place and makes them much easier to access without hurting your fingernails, according to strategist contributor Dan Dubno. That's all for today. We upload outdoor product review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.